Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is World Dragon, and we are going to be playing some of the beautiful game that is Manor Lords this morning, or at least mine this morning. It was probably your afternoon or evening. We are going to be starting a new game. Now, I did just have this slightly set up, but unfortunately, due to apparently the hotkeys I pressed, we jumped back out. But that's not a problem. Let's quickly go and set this up. I want the gloriously... Nope. Disturbed looking dragon on my shield. I don't know how well if you guys can see that, but to me, it looks like he's just seen something very disturbing in the distance. Maybe the good old Sir George the Dragon Slayer has just come over the hill. So we are going to be Sir Dragon. We are going to be this pretty chap with the orange hat, and we are going to have a lovely dragon on our shield. So let's go ahead and continue. We're just going to do the default game. And so let's go ahead and jump in, of course, on the only map available. I hope this day finds you all well, and in this one, I usually try and play it quite organically, you know, like I don't like to just build over trees and delete them. I prefer to try and chop them down and all this kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and pause from the start. Of course, we have our standard starting message. We must dominate the map, we must build up our town, our manor, and we're ready to press our claims. I unite these lands under my rule. So patriotic and dramatic. Let's see what we've started. Oh, wow. Bit of a bum region, in my opinion, simply because we have a rich deposit of stone, which, to be honest with you, not even that rich. Maybe it is in the grand scheme of things. I mean, 840 stone. But, you know, considering the fact that a rich clay or iron, you know, is in about the 2,500. Doesn't seem that rich to me. We have started a long way from the King's Road. So we do have a tiny iron and a tiny clay deposit and a large berry deposit. And we have started in the corner Dworai, if that's how you pronounce that one. So, yeah, in my opinion, bit of a bum start, but we'll see what we can do with that. And let's have a look at our grand old fertility. Probably terrible. Yeah, pretty bad. We do have a patch up near our clay. I assume flax and barley is non-existent. Yep, that sounds about right. Our underground water. Okay, again, running through our clay, our berries, and down near our iron mine. That makes me think, obviously we'll put a bit of a field in here. Probably going to build the village in between everything, in essence. Then, of course, then we'll have these up here. So, with that, I'm going to go and turn ourselves around. And let's go ahead and begin. So, I'm going to go and... So, like I said, so this... Where's the King's Road? So, coming off the King's Road, this big square here is, in essence, our building area. So, I want my center of town about here on these edge of trees, I reckon. And I'm going to go for a circular town. So, blossoming in a big circle here with everything on kind of the 4 points, really. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to go and build some roads to begin with. So let's we kind of come down the bottom of these trees and then up to the top of these, just missing our clay deposit. So go and mark off the eventual area that will, in essence, become our field area. Slight dip to avoid the clay deposit, but that's okay. And so we want... Also, the first thing you always have to build is your logging camp, because without it, everything else suddenly goes awry. And let's go and... Yeah, it's going to kind of stick that right in here. That's going to take... I've just realized that's going to take down these, but then I don't want that to take down these because that will destroy my berry deposit. So hang on, let's demolish that. We are paused, so don't need to worry. Now this actually needs to be over... Yes, over this side. We'll have that there, and... the woodcutter's lodge near the side of it. So that being said as well, in fact, I'll have a look at development points soon. We're going to have to try and figure out what we're on for development points, because usually iron is the bottom, good fertility is the top quarter. Maybe it's going to be a trading game? I'm not quite sure. I'm not really sure what we'd have to trade either, though, would be the problem. So we'll have a look. We'll have a look. That's those two down. And so, where's our King's Road? Go ahead and build some more roads. Kind of coming in. Probably about where it is. Because then here I want... No, let's undo that. We kind of stepped off the end of the road. Here I want... Okay, I'm trying to click just past the hammer, but it's might be a bit zoomed out here. This might actually be a bit big. Let's have a look. The idea is I just want to fit a church and a tavern in the middle. No, actually, it's far too small. It will obviously easily fit our church, not so much our tavern. Oh, do you know what? That's fine. Actually, I'm going to put the church in the middle. I will put the tavern somewhere else afterwards. So that is a space for our church. That's what we're going to be building off the center. Let's go ahead and press play. Keep it going at normal speed for a second. We have our logging camp. Our logging camp and that, and then we're going to have the road Coming just past our mining deposit, which will eventually obviously disappear. It's not going to be here for long, but we'll get a bit of iron out of it. And that will connect those two. Of course, then we need to get some houses on the go. We've only got 5 timber though, so we do need that to get built. And almost the point, I think I completely ignored that. Oh no, we've got a well down here. That's perfectly fine. The town well will obviously have to be slightly on the outskirts. We can have the farming well up here. I don't know if you actually technically need a farming well, but we'll have a farming well up there. And I like putting a well next to my lumberyard area because, well, it's the most dangerous place for fires. So you gotta have a well close by. So when your people run around trying to put it out, they're not going across the whole map. And so then, obviously, our hitching post will get moved. Move it down here. We will have trading posts, etc. on the road. But I think for now, go ahead and fast forward because we need our timber yard built. A logging camp, I should say. Let's go ahead and let's link them some more roads as they seem to like using them. And then let us done. We have a new message. I've heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. That's nice for you. So as you can see, partitioning little areas off already. To start getting our buildings inside of. Do a nice road through here. And then what we also want, of course, is our berry hut, which we're going to go and put just in here. And we'll also go and grab a hunting camp just in here. Now that we have our logging camp, let's put someone in it. Let's get someone in the woodcutter's hut. And let's build another perfectly straight road to there. And let's go and add our hunter's camp to that as well. Now after that, so we do have our forager's hut. Let's go and put 2 people in that for now. We are going to get lots of berries on the go. How much firewood do we have? 29. And so now we also have some timber coming in. For a start, let's go and relocate our hitching post down to here. And we have some supplies coming from either side. Now, unfortunately, we have 4 points of resources and they're all very spread out. But I think in general, things are going to be over on my left. So that is where I'm going to go and build my storehouse. Put it just in here. And the granary is going to come up here. Because this is obviously where our food and meat are. This is where all of our farming is going to be. So we'll have our farmhouse up in this direction as well. And so this is surplus goods. Okay, cool. So we're getting lots of surplus timber coming in. Well, it says we've got 11. I feel like... Oh, storehouse is nicely built. Let's slow it down a bit so I can catch up. And let's throw down some residences. And let's start with this lovely big plot over here. Let's try doing this in the opposite direction. See if I can get right into... Not really, hey. That'll make that the front of the houses. How does that end up looking? You know what, yeah, I quite like that. I've not got enough wood, but that's fine because we are going to... I want a couple of these to be doubles. What does that give me? 2 doubles? No, 1 double? 1, 2... No, 1, 2... 3 doubles and 3 singles. I don't want to go down to all doubles, so I'm going to go for the 3 doubles and 3 singles. Let's get those built. That will, in essence, the 3 doubles I'm going to make into lovely veggie farms. And the singles will be chickens and goats, as needed. Now, I'm going to go and take the person out of my woodcutter's hut, because he's on 71 wood. And I'm going to go and stick someone into... And I have you, before I've got my woodcutting properly set up, get rid of this area. I'm going to go and stick someone in my hunting camp. And then the next thing we need, because obviously the next thing we need is church, is going to be a wonderful, wonderful saw pit. This guy will simply... sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button. Play too many games, folks. I play too many different games. The front of him, I think, is kind of here. Go ahead and put him there. I'm also gonna... Okay, we don't quite have the goods for this, but let's be honest, we will. There you go, before I've even placed it down. I'm actually gonna go and put him behind these guys. And so let's join up some roads. And then, because we will get our foresters up to obviously focus on this whole area back here, which is why I've just put him to get rid of this. Because this forest is going to get deleted anyway. So, we will get him chopping down trees that I don't actually want to stay standing. And let's go and... I'm actually gonna... What supplies do we have? We have quite a few supplies actually outside. I think that is it. I know exposed goods for our pantry. Where's our pantry goods? Oh, in there as well? Ah, of course, yes, the bread. It's all in one big stockpile. That's fine. I don't really want to take families off things. Go ahead and do that. We have, we're collecting a lot of berries and some hunting. I'm actually going to take them off the hunter's camp because I can do that in winter. And let's stick one family on the granary. I'm not going to allow that to have a market stall. I'll leave my berries to have a market stall for now. That's fine. Obviously my granary can. Yep, let's get one person in the granary. And let's go ahead and start fast forwarding again. Some stocks are going to get ruined. It is raining. And let's have our houses slowly start to get built. I suppose things are getting soaked. I think that maybe means that our bread is gone. No, our bread is in the granary. Fantastic. And once we are getting somewhere on that, we of course need to get our saw pit under construction. Resources stolen by nearby bandits. Fair enough. Let's go and... How's our forager's hut looking? It's got a bit of space in it. And let's get... I mean, I want a huge, huge surplus of food, in essence. But I think that will do. Forager's hut's on the downturn. Let's put another person on construction. They can actually start building these. All the supplies have been delivered. But we don't actually have anyone building them. Let's leave that going. Hopefully the guy turns up soon. And starts hitting walls with hammers. It looks like they're trying... Well, they were trying to build a saw pit with no construction materials. Where is that second family when you need them? Come on. Let's get some houses built. He's slowly building this tent by the looks of it. Oh no, he's now digging this one. he doesn't quite know which house he wants to do first. I mean, all construction materials are there. Ah, here come some helpers finally. It's weird, like they're putting up a house. I don't know what he's putting up. Oh, there you go. He's started doing... That guy's just confusing me. You know, he was just building this little lean-to thing. There you go. And so that'll get us more family members. That'll get each family up to 3 members. Which will allow us to start basically getting more people. More people, that means I'll have more people running around, for instance, to help with construction. Or to obviously help with moving goods. How are we looking? Forager's hut is nice and empty. Let's switch you over to the storehouse. Let's pick up this small pile of supplies. I really do need that stone, so let's try and keep that from getting stolen, please. Settlement level has increased. We, of course, now get our new message about forming a strong militia. Now, let's go and have a look at our development points. So, yes, we're not going to be going fertility. Because, well, you know, we don't have any fertility. I might pop into apples. Maybe get some orchards on the grow. That might help with the food situation. We're not going to go down into the bottom tree because I don't have any strong deposits, and so I'm not going to be getting any strong mining. Now, I also don't have any good meat supplies, so I don't know about that. Maybe forestry management. I do have a very large berry deposit. Excuse me. And so maybe leading to that, maybe get some honey on the go as well. And trading. I think this might have to be a bit of a hybrid area, if I'm perfectly honest. And so with that, I think the first thing I want to lean into, potentially doubling the capacity of my berry deposit. I mean, you would also maybe think trade. There's not really going to be a lot for me to trade at the beginning, unless I, for instance, say go mental on my saw pit, which also could. Also could sell off the excess stone. I mean, let's be honest, you only need about 50 at this stage of the game because there is no such things as full castles or anything. Not entirely sure, if I'm honest. I'm going to go ahead and leave the development point there because I don't actually need it. Let's go ahead and put down our spear militia. And let's go and expand the living space of 3 that I can do that on. Oh yeah, of course, that's good, just expanded it. And go ahead and fast forward a bit more again. Let's get our last house down. Get the other 3 expanded, and of course, let's get into our saw pit, which I'm now going to make a high priority. Family members join one of the settlers, because of course, once my saw pit is in, and I can start getting some planks, I can... Right, yeah, let's get that stone in. I can't see that stone will be ruined by rain, but hey, you just never know. And we're off to a very good start for food. Firewood is also good. That's 9 months. That will... August, September, November, December, January, February, March, April. That'll see us through winter. Although winter it actually does double. Stocks damaged by weather. Oh good, however it sounds, that's the tools. The tools, they don't actually do anything again at this stage of the game. So they're all good as is. And so yes, let's keep people building. Keep people moving around. Our builders, I don't know, I feel like they seem to have just taken the day off. Oh, everybody is, of course, picking up spears and shields. That does actually kind of interrupt things a lot when that happens. When you suddenly assign a new unit and every family has to go and pick up, here they all are, picking up their shields and their spears, ready for all of the militia of the family to be summoned and to go to war. I'm not sure how short she's picking up. Picked up something. Transporting large... Oh, she picked up about 4 large shields. So hopefully she'll drop off a little group of them.
This is heavier than it looks.
Okay. We still have explosive supplies because, again, like I said, everything kind of gets a little bit interrupted. Let's go ahead and fast forward again at lovely full speed. And hopefully then everyone actually goes back to work. I mean, how are we looking? Oh, everyone's taking all of the large shields. That seems a bit odd. In the fact that I only have 10. Very strange. Okay, well, people should be generally getting back to work. I mean, I've only got 3 left. Resources stolen. Oh, some hides. Again, that's okay at this stage. That is just alright. Construction of the saw pit has finished. I'm going to go ahead as soon as... Yep, that supply point has all been picked up. You can jump into my saw pit, please. Construction finished on burgage plots. They're all nicely upgraded, and so with a little bit of money we've got, I'm going to go and chuck down on our doubles some vegetable gardens. They take a little while to get going. There you go. We'll get our 3 first vegetable gardens on the go. And our logging camp has pretty much finished that. A bandit camp was sighted. Let's have a look for bandit camps. We have one all the way down here, all the way down here. Okay, they are in very much opposite corners of the map. I do want to try and get them. I will attempt to use a little trick. Basically get Hildebolt to help me out. When I say get them, I don't just mean get the camps. Of course I want the gold. But I also want to take out the troops for the influence. Otherwise, Hildebrandt gets all of the influence and starts claiming things like crazy. So, we have 15 planks already. Let's go ahead. Let's not snap you to a road. I want you to be this way around. Well, in fact, let's just make you face the houses we already have. And let's wait for 5 more planks to come in. Shouldn't take too long. I'm going to make you face this way just because there's somebody left a log on the floor. And I don't want to destroy it because it could just be dragged into the construction site, quite frankly. Let's go ahead and get my church built. Once my church is built, we can start getting in more families because we do have space for 9 so far. We've only actually got 5 families. When they all start coming in, well, let's just say that's going to be fantastic. I really am hoping he picked up the log from here. And so with that as well, let's look at wells. We're going to... Well, let's put it that way on, but we're going to go and stick a well. Let's click snap the roads again. By there. Just on the inside, I think. By there. And our farming one we'll worry about later. New mercenary companies available. Okay, lovely. But right now, and so we have 8 months of fuel, 36 months of food. That is perfectly fine. We have 15 excess timber and 15 excess planks. Let's get that. There you go. Up to 20. That'll do me just fine. Let's put you back on the woodcutters. And let's go ahead and also put down a marketplace. Now, they apparently say you don't really need much of a marketplace these days. But, I mean, I just like the big open space kind of feel of it all. I'm going to go ahead and stick a marketplace right there. And I'm also going to then, although, now what I should have done, I'm going to go ahead and, that's okay, maybe, I mean, technically I probably should have built a road. In fact, I'm going to go build a road. It's going to bug me. Then, okay, we left some supplies on the floor. And I'm going to go rehead and build that marketplace once again. It will now be a bit smaller. Only get 16 stalls. Okay, let's go ahead and slow down and see what we've got going on. Now that our wooden church is gloriously built, approval should start to increase. We also, yeah, there's a bit of goods on the floor. I'm sure somebody will pick up that berry. Probably just eat it, to be honest. I mean, I would. There's a berry on the floor. Nobody needs it. Dust it off. I mean, hey, it's the medieval times. They weren't as fussy. And so there you go. Hopefully we should start getting people in. Like I said, our approval should start to turn around. As you can see, we've got our church coming in. Homelessness will decrease every month. And we'll start to get things moving. So let's look at our next set of buildings. We don't have to man them. But let's get them built because we do have... I will put us down to one construction worker, I think. Let's just upgrade... No, it's not upgrade to the large storehouse. The large granary we can't. But let's go and... We do need a couple of mining pits. May also just get one for each because, let's be honest... It's not like going to be much going on, and we'll put our stone gathering hut by there. Let's get those constructed. Like I said, I'm not going to man them, but I will do eventually, and we'll get those resources all used up. Our forager's hut. Go ahead and take someone off that. Let's put him on our hunting camp. Get that last bit of food coming in. We are coming into winter. The berries, they're just about done for the season. And I think I'm going to put the first point... No, in fact, I'm going to put the first point into trading. Second point can go into forest management because, I mean, let's be honest, don't need too much in terms of that. And what I'm also going to do is... This road is then going to continue with a slight bit of curvature. King's Road. And then on this road, I'm also then going to go and build, if I can remember where we hide it, trading post. Where do we hide the trading post? No, seriously. Trading post, thank you. Where did we put that again? And so that can come up here. Obviously, it's a long way from the granary, but, well, let's just hope we're not trading granary goods. Okay, like I said, we've got a nice bit of room for growth. We're just waiting for that approval to jump up a little bit. It'll start to turn around as the months go on, and then yes, we can, once we get rid of these three supplies as well, I suppose our stone will be here for a while, but these two won't. We can also think of our manor house. More to the point as well, we will actually start to fill out our militia as well. And we can also then start to think of next points of all of our houses. Now, we're only down to 7 timber. We do still have someone in the logging camp. However, I feel that area is devoid of trees, but no, it does actually say now the work area is empty. And so, problem is I'm going to say this is the work area, but I'm scared he'll strip it before I regrow it. Those goods, yep, okay, nobody's picking up that berry. Nobody wants the berry off the floor. People are clearly very pretentious. My woodcutter's hut, how much wood do I now have? 72, which is 12 months supply. Just because I'm a little bit fearful of it. Your area is obviously going to be all of this. Let's go ahead and get someone in the forest. So I could probably actually reassign one of my workers as well. Let's put him in the granary, to be honest, because I've probably got, yep, a full forager's hut, and the hunter's hut is starting to fill up as well. I mean, my construction's going slow time. I'm in no rush with my construction. The thing we're mostly doing at this point is simply waiting. By the time we get into the next month, that church level will become a smaller bonus on the previous. The homelessness should decrease. And then the recent 30 days might actually start to get us above 50. Let's go ahead and press fast forward. Got our mining pit. Our mining pit is under construction over here. Again, that's all good. We're under no rush. Got our stone deposit. All our stonecutter's camp all built up. Let's go ahead and upgrade to a large storehouse. We've got the goods. About. And I believe that bell means the new month. Oh, homelessness didn't decrease. Interesting. Well, it's winter now anyway. We're almost down to 10 wild animals, so we'll be taking the person off our hunting camp. Of course, we will also need to get, which I'm going to go and again I'm going to kind of respect the forest mostly. Put a nice little bit of curvature in there. And so on the back of that as well, we will eventually need a weaver's workshop? No, a tannery. And then what I'm going to also do, let's build a road, nicely dissecting this. And do I want to chop this part in half? I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe I do. Go ahead and I'm going to do it slightly off center. Why? Because I can. Nobody likes the daunting sight of long, long lanes. They'll get people scared. Okay, now Von Hunebot has not come onto the map, at least not that we've seen, to destroy the camp, so I'm not going to rush to them either. I am very happy for us to... Look at that, 56% approval. Market food variety is having an effect. Oh, except that just dropped into last month. We didn't get any families in that period, which is annoying. We were above approval. But let's keep fast forwarding. And let's go down to slightly slower mode. And let's see what we've got. I mean, our construction's all coming along very nicely. But the general problem is Forester's Hut Pantry. What is the Forester's Hut going to be putting in their pantry? Water, mayhaps? I mean, we do have a well. What I can also do as well, because quite frankly it's a little bit fog ugly, is upgrade the stables. We are almost out of planks. That's okay for now. We still need to get those people to move in. Again, homelessness still on a -8. I feel like that should be dropping off. I have seen some discussions about that in the Discord. About one or two people saying it's not disappearing. I don't know if that's technically then becoming a bit of a bug. But I know it does, it definitely decreases over time, and I think it does start on a -10, so I think it has gone down a little bit. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Well, keep an eye on it. We're still getting above 50%, so we're all okay for that. Amenities, market supply. We need a fuel store supply and a clothing store supply. They'll hopefully come from our large storehouse. We've got no one in our woodcutter's lodge at the moment. We do have plenty of firewood, though. We've got 11 months. We've got 38 months worth of food. That is fantastic. And yeah, let's just go ahead and fast forward. We just kind of need more families to turn up. Hopefully the game's not bugged. Hopefully they will turn up. Because we do have plenty of approval. Yes, we do have that homelessness buff kicking us kind of in the teeth a little bit. Let's see ahead. Let's see if we can get some people to turn up. If not, this is going to be a very small and sleepy village for a very long time. We do have our beautiful wooden church. There you go, let's go for that one. Lovely sound. Sounds like it should be on Notre Dame, I tell you. So our hunting camp and now come off. We still got someone in our granary, right? Yep, let's slightly go and put someone in a new family. Huzzah! There you go, yes, and homelessness is slowly decreasing. Fantastic. So let's go and put someone in our saw pit again. Now, the problem with this is, well, trees grow slower. I don't know how well our forester's hut is going to manage, because this guy is destroying the forest. I'll tell you that much. And that'll get us a few more of those. And so what I'm going to do, because it's basically the off-season, let's put someone in our mine, quite frankly. I don't think we're actually constructing anything. Let's put 2 people in our mine for now. Once again, it's the off-season. Let's simply just get it out of the ground. We've only got 126 of it to do. The bandits stole us some firewood. Why, gosh darn those bandits. We've still got 10 months. I'm not worried whatsoever. We are getting a few more families moving in, which is fantastic. And yeah, let's start getting rid of this. Take one of these, or potentially my next guy, if we get another person. Okay, the saw pit can now turn itself off. We've got 43 planks. That will do for now. And what I probably should actually do, well, I do want to get rid of the mining pit, but we're in actually no rush. Probably actually get one of you in my stonecutters camp. Stone is a bit more important early on. Let's get 2 people in there. And let's actually get one in my large storehouse. You can gather some more goods. Got a bit of iron ore to pick up. We have a bit more from the woodcutter's lodge. We've got lots of planks as well, so you guys can get doing that. Let's go ahead and fast forward a bit more. And then, yeah, we'll wait for basically spring for our berries to pop back up, and then we'll keep moving forward. What do I need for level 2? I need a fuel store supply. That will come in, and a clothing store supply. How are we doing on... We've got 4 hides. Is that really all we've got? I really do need to get me a couple of goats, hey? Get a bit of steady supply of hides. A new message. There's a band of raiders. Track their movement. Well, they're coming up already. And we haven't even gotten rid of any bandit camps. Oh, there's 2 over here now. That could be a golden opportunity. But, I mean, well, I'm on 11 spear militia. Those I don't think are going to do it. Where have I left myself looking? I'm too far up. And so, let's go ahead and fast forward. We definitely do need New family started moving in. Fantastic. Let's once again, let's go and assign you. Let's stick you on the mining pit for now, I think. Trade deposit is growing, so they won't be there very long. Because soon we will be putting all of our people into berries to get our food nice and high again. We're going to have a ridiculous amount of... Stonecutter's camp is full. We may as well take one of you off that. How about we move you over to the large storehouse? Oh, although our berries are growing, so take one of you off that. Go to the forages. Stonecutter camp can come off as well. Go to the forages. As can the mining pit, I reckon. And you can go probably someone back in our woodcutters lodge, which I'm going to turn off the ability for a stall. We'll have that coming from our large storehouse and our granary. And so, Forester's Hut, you won't be going to a stall either. Hunting camp doesn't anyway. Fantastic. Our logging camp, we've got 31 timber. Our Forester's Hut is still going. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We've got one lovely fallen tree here, which hopefully won't despoil my beautiful map. And we have space for 2 more families. When they move in, I will build my next set of houses, because I'll have some construction workers. I will also... We're up to 13 spear militia. I would love to get those going. Other thing I can do is a manor, which I can go and settle. Now, where do I want my manor? Now, there's the question. I don't want it in the industrial zone. I mean, what kind of manor lord wants to live in the industrial zone? We're on slow at the moment. It's a pretty flat land. I mean, it kind of all slopes down to the left. So I'm going to go and say my manor can be on the other side of these fields. Bit of a walk, get things constructed, but I'm also not going to build a very elaborate manor, if I'm perfectly honest. So my manor can be up here. It's going to be a very simple manor. I'm a poor country manor lord. Let's go and put that in there. And in terms of out of construction, we simply want a garrison tower. Go and zoom out a bit. I don't know why the camera went and put us all the way in. I simply want a simple tower. And the question is, I mean, we're right next to the stone miners. Probably not the best place, but again, we're a poor country lord. I mean, there's not too much we can do. We're gonna have our garrison tower, and that's gonna be it. Actually, he's not even gonna be able to afford some walls. So we're gonna go ahead and commit. We'll probably get that done even straight away in terms of what I'm building. We've got one in the large storehouse, one in the granary. We're going to keep those there. When we get our next person in, we shall look, get them constructing. There is no one to construct right now. And I could probably could take someone off my berries, to be honest. I mean, I do have 26 months food supply. Stonecutter camp storage is full. Well, it's actually not. And I am actually going to take one off my forager's hut. I mean, I do want to take these berries down as much as possible most seasons. But again, I've currently got 27 months. Even if I doubled my families, you know, that's over a year's worth of food. I can go mental next year and get as many berries as possible. So let's have one person unassigned to potentially start dropping off what we need. There's a lot of goods needed, and it's going to take a long time to build because all of my storage is over here, and my manor house is all the way over here. So let's go ahead and fast forward. We could even get a couple more families with us in that time. which is great because I do also want to get my militia up and going. And the reason I'm also kind of building this is because I basically want the retinue, to be honest. There you go, there's another family. We'll keep them on construction. Nothing wrong with that. And that is 8 families. We have space for 11. Is that really right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, yes, you get some living space in your manor, don't you? You get 2 families worth of living space in your manor. So they will, of course, go in there as well. I'll be able to get up to 11 families. Resources stolen by nearby bandits. Arg. It's alright. Again, I've got so much food, I cannot pick it fast enough. Quite frankly, we'll get the wild animals over the winter as well. How are we doing? There are some goods being transported. And we do have someone in our large storehouse. Oh, what's the point? Hopefully they can... Yes, they are stripping... No, they're not. Someone is stripping the stone from the stonecutter camp and taking it back to the large storehouse. Arg. Do you not see that there's a building here that just needs it? And, do you know what? Whilst that's going on, why don't we take a little mosey on through our town? If I press the right buttons. Visit mode. Where are we? Oh, we're on the outer walks. We've got our lovely, completely yet unused... I wonder what that yellow liquid is. We've got a completely unused tannery. We've got our beautiful saw pit hut and just our general forestry area. Everyone hard at work. Apparently. Can't see anybody. Maybe hardly working. There's a person in bright orange. Not going to miss him anytime soon. And then coming around the corner, we've got our large storehouse. Wonderfully upgraded and built. Oh, look at that. Our beautiful church in the distance. And then it's just like, whoa. Can't somebody put a fence around this hole in the ground? It's dangerous. There's our wonderful iron mining pit. Our beautiful fallen tree, which... you're not quite sure what's going on with that. I'm pretty sure it's not actually a resource because people did... there was nothing left in the work area for the logging camp. Unless it just fell outside of the work area, which I don't think it did. We have an abandoned handcart here with a big piece of stone next to it. How very strange. Somebody left their handcart behind. And then we have our wonderful wooden church. The central focus point of our village. And then if we go out from the front of the church, we have our marketplace with only a couple of stalls. You only need a couple now. And because you can turn off everybody basically setting up their own stall. I mean, there's talk that you only need 3 stalls. But who knows? And of course, our burgage plots. Oh, is that right? Huh. Well, turns out I've got the best market in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Then let's go and visit some of our subjects. Hard at work growing some carrots. As you can see them all here. Even continuing to plough these bottom fields down here. Now again, there is talk. Everyone complaining that vegetables don't grow fast enough anymore, but I guess it just takes longer to set up, because as you can see, these guys haven't quite finished. Neither is the next door neighbours. The next door neighbours growing their cabbages have still some of the fields to plant, along with... Well, their other next door neighbours are doing a terrible job. They need to, do I say that? Let's have a look. That looks like plain dirt. That does actually look like a ploughed field, so to say. They just need to come back and plant some more carrots. And then we've got just our lovely bit of wildflowers just on the path. Nicely in the middle of the house. As long as they don't interrupt the carrots, we'll let the subjects keep it. Otherwise, I'm sending soldiers to rip those flowers out. In the distance there, that's our granary. Nicely in the background. And then past our last house, which goes round a bend and out the road. So let's try not to get confused by it. We have our stonecutters camp just here. And just beyond our stonecutters camp, which we can't see any of quite yet. Except for I believe I see a log in the distance. We will eventually have our glorious manor house. Our poor country lord's manor house. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of planks and some logs here. Nobody has started the construction yet. We don't have any stone because, once again, they took all the surplus from our stone camp and took it away. Let's go ahead and jump back to the big view. And let's zoom back in. So, yep, they finished taking all of that away, and none of it ended up at our manor house. Let's go ahead and fast forward again. Let's keep things going. We do need to get 15 timber there. That is going to take a while. Oh, go ahead and pause. He's claiming Immenruth already. He's taken out all 3 bandit camps. We just didn't learn about it. Oh, that's horrible. That is going to go and rich clay and rich stone. That's gonna massively put us on the back foot. I was really hoping to see his armies because I was going to go and jump on that. At multiple point, I am kind of getting ready to jump on that bandwagon too. So I think we're going to have to start to lean on to trade. And so with that, well, my manor house becomes slightly less important, to be honest. We also need to start deciding on what area to go for next. Both of these, I'm guessing, are going to be strong in terms of fertility because they've only got 1 strong deposit. This one obviously not. We've got wild animals and clay. What's the other one on this? Wild animals and stone. So I'd probably attempt to jump straight in the middle if I'm honest. We do have iron in this corner. And that's actually the only strong... Oh, he's got one as well. That's actually the only free strong iron deposit there is. But he's going to be on a claiming mission right now. We want to get Waldbrand right in the middle. Wild animals, not too fussed by it to be honest, but strong fertility. I mean, I don't need a second strong stone deposit. So yes, I mean, strong wild animals and strong clay, not bad. Not bad, but I do... I mean, is there... It's not really. I mean, the thing that I need is barley. Oh, and by the looks of it, we'll go there all the way up there. I could maybe even... I could kind of build maybe a duplex town. I'll build a town by here. So I can start with these resources, but then I'll also maybe build a bit of a secondary down here. Where I can get my farming, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I mean, it's a long way off. Emerald's fine. Flax is, again, kind of over here. Don't really mind if I destroy the clay deposit, if I'm honest. Oh, in fact, no, I'll probably pull it out of the ground. Quickly get rid of it. And so... that does make the manor house slightly less important. Got another person in the forager's hut. Our berries are growing. And... I think... I might be having... allow market stall. You don't need a market stall. I think... we may have to start selling some berries. Export berries. We don't need trade route, even though it does have one there, because I need to start making some money then in this case. Our next family in, we'll keep the family building the manor house. This would be nice to get it finished, and you know, we have started. Oh, my game's paused, I do apologise. Go into fast forward mode. Let's go ahead and get a second family on berries. The next family in can go to the trading house. There you go. Get that started. And of course, yep, our Beer Militia are growing. And that is 9 families, so until our manor house is built, we won't actually be able to get the other families in. And like I said, that's going to take some time. Where are our families distributed? Like I said, I know I have 2 on the Forester's hut. I have 1 in the large storehouse. Oh, a woodcutter's hut. 57 firewood. Yeah, I do want to keep you that. Look at this. It's just being completely stripped back. We are... I don't even know if we're growing trees. And what are you guys doing? Guiding an ox. Why is my forester's hut guiding an ox? Harvesting and harvesting. Show workplace. Yes, this is a workplace. What are you guiding an ox for? I'm confused. I'm gonna follow this guy for a little while. Oh, I can't, apparently. He's gathering. That makes me feel like he's gathering a log. Why is he gathering a log? I mean, he's definitely got a very much comprehensive workplace. Transporting and transporting. What are you guys transporting?
You'll not find a wares anywhere else.
Berries? How about Jacob? What are you transporting? Oh no, he's harvesting.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
He's harvesting... What is he harvesting? I'm guessing maybe some of his... Jacob, where are you going? What house do you live in? I'm guessing one of these ones that I've gone and planted vegetables in. People. Yeah, Jacob, he's harvesting. Margaret is harvesting. And he's guiding an ox. Why are you guiding an ox, good sir? And more to the point, I need two, which might help. You don't get a market stall. You don't get a market stall. And neither do you. Everything goes via the granary, please. Once again, we're guiding our ox. Go ahead and follow this guy at a bit of faster speed. He is... He's picking up a log. Workers plant new trees in specified zone, but they're not planting anything. They're actually doing the job of the logging camp, or even the construction crew. Can we try that one again? I mean, do I need two families to plant trees? I don't know. It's a bit strange. He seems to be helping deforest the forest, unless... Is there, by chance? Let's have a quick look. It doesn't say about anything being destroyed, or maybe it won't. I mean, that shows a chopped down tree. I can't see any... I can't see any other chopped down trees, so I wouldn't say there's a lot on the floor blocking the way. So why are you helping to deforest when you're supposed to be planting trees? I mean, he doesn't have anything in the pantry, but I'm not sure what he's supposed to have in the pantry. That one kind of confuses me. We do have a lovely built well, so he should have access to water. Again, he is... He's helping to deforest. How much timber do we have? We do have 38. I'm gonna go and turn off my logging camp for a second. We have 69 firewood, which is 9 months. I'm gonna keep him going because I kind of do need to. Well, hey, oh, whoa, wait. How many berries did we just sell? Okay, probably not too many. Trade. Food. We did make a bit of money. Down to 310. I can probably go a little bit lower than that. With our current food, I'm gonna say 200. I mean, 200 food is, let's be honest, still going to be 20 months of food, I would like to think. I mean, I've got 36 months of food, and I have 327 berries. So yeah, that should still be close to 2 years worth of food. So we'll keep you going. I mean, for that as well, I think I'm going to order a new horse. And once my manor house is built, you can start taxing the people. But yeah, that's going to take a very long time. I maybe did build it a little bit too far away. Maybe once the logs have been transported, this guy can actually start planting more trees. That gives me a second family. Go into the forester's hut, and let's see what you start doing. Sowing, ploughing by hand, planting. Peter is planting. Peter is actually looking for a planting spot. Okay. And she's transporting some timber. Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah, finish doing what you were doing. That's fine. Yeah, so these guys are just doing whatever they feel like it, basically. But these guys are going to go plant. And you are looking for a planting spot. Let's keep an eye on you guys. And let's see how you do. Let's put that up in the top corner, slightly out of the way. And let's go ahead and fast forward. I think this is Peter coming to plant a tree. Where you going? Where you going? He's planting. Where is he going? Got the whole of this region to plant. And this guy, he's looking for a spot to plant. What is going on with this madness, ladies and gentlemen? Where are they going? Are they even going to leave town? Okay, he's just planted by there. He is planting some more. We have 2 people planting. Well, hey! He planted a tree by there, I think. Looking for a planting spot. Oh, there are actually a lot of logs everywhere. Maybe that's having a bit of an effect. But I mean... Oh, if people are planting. People are planting. It is working, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that Peter's gone back to transporting. They are planting. They're not planting here for some reason.
Come along, lad.
Really not sure why. But anyway, things are happening. Let's go to 4 speed. That's not too much. Oh, we've almost got the logs there again. I know. Probably shouldn't have. Do we have our horse? How's our that's a woodcutter's lodge. It's not going to tell me anything. Our small stable. Our horse has turned up. Advanced. Let's go and assign some livestock to this place. We have Ott, our horse. I think maybe actually the horse will merely be used for inter-region trade, but we'll get him going. Yeah. Yeah. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to go build some more burgage plots. I know I'm still building the the farm. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, that noise in the background. It's my alarm, which I forgot to turn off for this morning. Why won't you... Oh, I built the road in the middle, didn't I? In that case, let's build them round on this side. Let's... I've made this not the most easy of all shapes to go ahead and build houses on. It will come off ever so slightly, we say, finicky. That last house on the side. Oh, how very strange. It goes 6, or if I actually come back a little bit, it apparently goes to 7. Well, let's keep it on 6 anyway, because I'm going to go and reduce that. We've got 2 doubles in there. Let's make that... What's that going to be? That's going to be 3 doubles and 2 singles. That's fine by me. And this funny little sideways built one. I'm actually going to go and say... Yeah, I'm going to put you on low priority. Let's be honest. Let's get my burgage plots built. Let's get some more families in. I think that's what it's all about at this point. We have 428 berries. That's lots of selling to be done. We are making a nice bit of money, which is fantastic. And, yep, we'll get more families in. Get more people in. And we'll actually keep this village going forward, because waiting on the manor house is just going to take too long, ladies and gentlemen. And our raiders are near, apparently. Ah, and okay, for these guys, I can actually now get some stuff in the back gardens. I'm gonna get 2 goat sheds down here. That'll start to get us some hides, and this is going to become a lovely chicken coop. Once again, no market stall. You guys don't even have the option. Everything can go through our granary. And so even with that increase in families, I mean, even on 200 berries, you know, I should be hitting 16 months food, I would think, at the minimum. So again, I'm not worried. And so with that, one of our new families is gonna end up in our tannery. Surplus. I got 27 timber still surplus. How are you guys doing? You still, you're all constructing. Why are you constructing? Is it because... Looking for a planting spot. I feel like they go to construction because they can't plant or something. I'm not quite sure. But again, this first family, I don't know what this first family is doing. They're doing pretty much everything but plant. But, no, we're... Oh, I think... Is that a future tree? Are these a couple of these future trees? We've got all of these stumps. We need to start digging these up. Maybe that, in essence, was the problem, that we weren't getting rid of the logs fast enough, and so they weren't having places to plant new trees. But, like I said, I don't know. I mean, the second family is doing a fantastic... Oh! The first family's joining in. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. There was too many logs in the way. So the woodcutter's lodge, we're still going. Oh, we've got loads of firewood. How many supplies? 16 months. I'm going to go and take you off that. You can help with construction for now. And we will actually have some people from our berry deposit as well. I'm going to take one off. Add a herb garden. Yeah, let's add a herb garden for next season. And let's go and put, if I can find it, which I never can, one person in a hunting lodge. There's 2 on construction. Let's get these new houses built. And yeah, our manor will get built eventually. Only 4 more timber and a whole load of stone to turn up. And let's go ahead and fast forward. We've only got 200 days till the raiders. They are getting much closer. And much scarier, quite frankly. And I need to start taxing my people so that, well, we can basically make money. So are you the guys... Harvesting, trading. Okay, no, so they're not the ones that are picking up goods. People. Harvesting, transporting, peddling. We do have a second family in our granary as well, I think, to be honest. Work area is empty. Well, then you can come out of there. We'll leave you on construction for the short while. Animals are down to 11 already. That didn't take very long. These hunters went crazy. Hunters are on... They're on 9, apparently, even though I only go down to 10. Construction finished. I'm going to go and stick one person in my granary. Gathering those supplies. Here you go. Oh, a bandit camp was spotted. Where are we? Are we close? We're right in the middle. Right, well, I am going to go and try and grab that shortly. Ooh. Let us... Where's this army just been spotted from? He's coming from that direction. Okay, we've got a bit of time. We've got a bit of a headway on him. Let's keep things going a second. There you go. We are getting our burgage plots built. We'll simply let those all be built for now. Did I only get 5? Yeah, I think I did. 3 and 2. 3 doubles, 2 singles. Let's go ahead and keep them coming in. And what I'm going to be doing... I'm going to be raising my army and seeing this time, because I know they're coming, if I can do the little trick with the bandit camp. Means I could probably go and take them on my own now, but I'd probably take some fairly hefty losses. So, go ahead, slightly rearrange. Camera, let's let his army get a little bit closer. Now that I can see him. I mean, I didn't see him last time, which that really did upset me a little bit, if I'm honest. But I need this bandit camp, because otherwise he's going to keep claiming regions. And let's be honest, if I was him, I feel like this middle region would be next. Join his lands. And that is my region, ladies and gentlemen. That is the one that I want. And I also need the influence very, very badly. So, we are still continuing to make a good bit of money off our berries. Have we flooded the market yet? No, not yet. We have not flooded the market. Oh, and our approval is fantastic. So, we should be getting families in pretty swiftly. Yeah, that's just... Our manor house has just come to a halt, quite frankly. 17. I feel like it should be on 18. I feel like we're missing... Potentially missing a family member somewhere. Yes, we do have 18 men and 9 women in. Someone is refusing service. Unless, of course... No, I only have 17 spears and 17 shields. I lost some, because you're supposed to start with 20. But anyway, that's all our militia is going to be doing. Where is that army up to? Oh, we're by there. I'm going to go and pull up... Whoops, I do apologize, wrong button. Pull up my guys. Come to here, please. I'm gonna get moving. Whilst we have some construction still in the background, along with everything else. Cool, we're getting some hides in. Got any eggs yet? Oh, we've got an egg! We've got an egg! Ha! Fantastic. And yeah, let's keep coming across. I mean, 50 months of food. We're really not struggling with our berry deposit, are we?
Pick up the pace.
Pick up the pace indeed. Let's in fact come to the road. Let's not get too close. New family started moving in. Fantastic. Oh, we've got a broken windmill here for us to repair and a broken granary. Very nice. Where are our guys? There they are. Where are their guys? Oh, go to walking, please. Like I said, yes. Just inside these trees. These guys haven't reacted to us, which is fantastic. And then... Yep, rest a little bit. Let's... Oh, they've seen us.
Yes, sire.
Start coming down in this direction. Let's bait them towards the Baron. I want to get his archers giving us a bit of a hand. And yeah, I outnumber him, and Spearman can probably take on bandits. But like I said, I'll probably lose quite a few people. What I want to do... I'd almost like to get around the other side of him towards the bandit camp. It will also expose him to the archers. Here you go, here come the archers. Let's keep going through at an angle. Okay, now let's charge them down. Let's not run. Okay, let's run. There you go, influence gain. And let's, there you go, they don't even come to the bandit camp. But let's get them running anyway. There's no more combat. Now they are coming straight off in this direction. There's no other bandit camps. That's fantastic. So I don't know if the Baron also gets influence when I do that little trick. But all I know is that I do get influence. And then let's come and grab this. I will probably give the money to me. Let's be honest, my region is starting to do just fine. Because with that money, of course, I need money to actually settle another region. Although claiming it is one of the first big steps. Too tired to run? Yeah, fair enough. Go ahead and grab that. My treasury, 112. And let's get you guys home. And back home, we are starting to have new families move in. Our manor house still isn't being... because we haven't finished with all of our burgage plots. Let's keep fast forwarding. We've got plenty of people on construction. Let us... We're a bit short of planks, but that's fine. Got plenty of surplus. Another family starts moving in. Right, let's... They put a second person on the granary. Let's go and build ourselves another hitching post. I'm gonna put this one down here. Let's go and stick one family in the tannery. You may not set up a stall. Another ruler's army was spotted. We still leaving, good sir? Yes, we are. That's fine. He can be spotted as many times as he likes. And so with the tannery built, the idea is basically we'll start to get the ability to get level 2 burgages. Let's put someone back in our mining pit. Let's have the rest continue with construction. Let's fast forward. Where are our guys? Well, fellas, get yourself home. Of course, yes, things are going to be going much slower back here, although, hey, all I know is that these guys are going to be returning home, and they're going to be finding a whole bunch of new men in town. And go back to your jobs. And let's keep things moving forward. Now, let's go to trade. I am going to go and get import price NA. Why? Because we need the root. I'm going to go and get some large shields, and this is where things become expensive. Spears for 70. Let's go and do it. That was trade route. Let's slow down a bit so this doesn't go crazy whilst I'm doing this. Import. Desired surplus. Well, I don't actually want any surplus, to be honest. I just want enough to outfit my militia. Although, in fact, that's probably a bit of a waste, really, wasn't it? Probably don't actually need to go and grab the shields. I can easily make a joinery. That's not a problem. It's just the spears. You know, I'm not going to have too much iron. Well, let's be fair, spears is one of the things I probably will be building. Never mind, that was probably a bit of a mess up. So I'm not building any helmets, plate armor, or mail armor. I won't be getting those skill points, or those development points. That's okay. We'll get some spears in. We'll have a level 2 burgage plot soon enough, and we will get things going. Okay, now this is a single. I don't think there's anyone actually living in here yet, to be honest. But do you know what? Let's go and grab it anyway. No, in fact, let's not. What's the point? So we're still selling, but we're very much in trading as well. We need to keep an eye on how many spears I end up with, basically. Let's change this to... There you go. Oh no, 20 large shield and 20 spears. So why if I come to my army... Oh, there you go, 20 and 20. That wasn't my defining factor. That was very strange. So there was just... yeah, there was one person basically dodging military service. Let's go ahead and actually turn this back on. I apologise, I've had it paused. And... transport home more goods here, but they're going to get interrupted because they're going to transport goods somewhere else. There you go, we made 30 more gold again. And yes, we will get about, I think you get about another 200 influence from building the manor. Let's put someone back in the hunting camp, get some more meat coming back in. Bit of food variety, which always helps the opinion. Yep, that's going up fantastically. Everything else is also going up fantastically. I mean, our wood industry has pretty much completely turned itself off. Foresters, I mean, you are all apparently planting again. I'd love to see some new trees sprouting up here, big and strong. There you go. I mean, look at it. That's apparently a new tree, I think. I think when they finish digging that hole, they've thrown down a new tree. We've got those guys planting like crazy, but like I said, I can't particularly see any trees coming in. And, iron deposit is shrinking very nicely as well. That'll be gone soon enough. I don't think we need any more stone, do we? We're good for stone. Although instead of the mine, to be honest, I should probably focusing on clay, so I can eventually get tiles. And so I can go ahead. Okay, still no new spears. Trade. Weapons. Follow the merchant. He is a long, long way away. He is... On the road he's taking, he's actually going to leave before he even gets to me. And then come back. Yeah, he will be here in a while. Merchants do come from here, there, and everywhere now, which I think is an idea of basically getting fuel store supply, clothing store supply. And these guys have that. Right, no, they need a clothing store supply. Leather does count. We do have 23 leather. We'll put someone else in our large storehouse. Maybe that will solve the problem and get some leather on the stall. Firewood stall, food stall. Yeah, I mean, it says they've got a stall. I guess they're in charge of the firewood stall, I guess. Another firewood stall. I need a generic goods stall. Yeah, I'm going to have to allow this guy to have a stall by the looks of it. Because without allowing him to get a stall, we're not going to go and get anything but firewood here. It's a little bit annoying. Even by putting a second person in the storehouse, seems to just want to sell firewood and no clothes. And then that means the problem is our tannery actually has no goods to sell, and they won't as long as my large storehouse keeps stealing everything but just setting up firewood stalls. It's not like I've got a lot of firewood. Alright, I do. I have 104, but still. Accepted goods. I mean, I could turn off leather. That will start to allow the leather worker to sell their own goods. Let's go and do that. Not ideal, but let's see if we can have... I assume they won't simply go and throw it outside. That would be silly. But any further leather, I assume, will be left in the tannery. Because, yeah, so he's gone and set up a second firewood stall. Storage. That's generic storage. Beatrix. Warehouse worker. Yes. See? They've set up a second firewood stall, which is not conducive to my village. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Now, we do have to keep an eye on. We have raiders turning up in 110 days. Oh, there you go. We've almost even transported all the goods for our manor, which everybody should almost be back to. How are we doing on timber? So much timber still. Although this is generic we're on, which I do need to keep a point of. Because I'm keeping an eye on my spears. We want to get up to 36. 36 and no more. We're making plenty of gold off our berries. So much so, it's ridiculous. We've almost finished construction, apparently. Ah, a clothing store. But I assume, again, that that is manned now by these guys. Yes. They are now making leather. I wonder if... Yes. Very nice. They are taking the leather from the large storehouse and putting that on the stall. Right, so that will get us the ability to upgrade to level 2. But to be honest with you, I actually want to do that with some of these first. Now, family members join, that's fine. Burgish plot, and the other big Burgish plot. The question is, first off, is anyone living here? Yes, there is. Someone called Ditz. Do we need a double house for a joinery? I mean, I'm going to think not. I'm going to think not. So I'm going to go and make a level 1 burgish plot. Sorry, a single burgish plot. Now to level 2. How are we doing here? Oh, it looks like they decided to build the side tower as well because the goods were available. Well, there's the last log. Everything else is there. So someone just has to come and just hit it with some hammers. And then finally, after all this time, our poor country manor house is built. Let's go and put it on 4 times speed a second. That gives us our retinue. That also means I'm going to go and... let's go and put it on normal speed a second, because I don't want this... That gives me a -6, but you can affect this apparently. If I put that to 5, that's just a -3. I'm going to go and say 5% tax. And I'm going to go and say... a 5% tithe on food. So I can start getting some more influence. Obviously, when I see off the bandits, we should get some more influence. 30 spears, okay. I just need 10 more. Even if I go to surplus, yep, still 0. So I want 10 more spears. And let's get someone else in the mining pit. Let us take you out of the hunting camp. How are we looking? Planks are starting to look a bit low. Destruction reserve. How many do I currently have? 21. Although that is in total. I'm going to say always keep at least... I'm going to say 16. We will have to get someone back on that camp as well. Come on, trees, I believe in you. Grow. Grow for your lord. And... I'm sorry, that sounded horrible once I actually finished saying that. I do apologise. And of course, let's upgrade this to a small stable. Because, quite frankly, they just look nicer. Now, livestock. One thing I'd love to be able to do, which I'm pretty sure you can't, is... Ott is carrying a rider. Once that's upgraded, we will go and get our... a second mule, because we definitely need a second mule. I usually actually get one of those straight at the beginning of the game, but I didn't in this one. I'm not too sure why. And how many burgish plots of level 2 or higher? We need 2. So I've gone and grabbed that one because I want the joinery. Let's have a look at this a second. As well as joinery, I think I might try and get some warbows as well. So with that, you don't have a fuel stall supply. Why is this? Do you even have anybody in the house? You do. And you're unassigned. So I'm a little bit surprised by the fuel stall not being there, because we do have plenty of fuel, and we have 2 firewood stalls. Although one is empty. It's not a surprise, because why would you fill up one when you still have room in the other? I'm going to go and... I wish they'd stop building stalls, because as well, you're going to build a stall. Is it going to be a firewood stall? It's a firewood stall. Okay, that is something that needs addressing. That's clearly... that's coming with the latest beta patch, basically. So, I mean, yeah, it's not too much of a thing. It is okay. But let's put someone back on woodcutters. We can have 19 families. We currently have 18. Look at that, then we're going to need some more burgage plots, aren't we? So let's also build some more housing. I want to come all the way up to here and all the way around here. This could either be one single or a huge double. I'm actually going to make this into a double, because I'm going to make that into a really big orchard. Did I make that into a double? Yes, I did. And then let's go and build another couple of houses. This be nice if this thing on your pointer could actually just be floating somewhere in the top corner, because it kind of always gets in the way. And with this one, I'm going to build a double... Are they both doubles? Fancy symbols. No, that's a double and a single. Do I just want 3 singles? Oh, huge single. No. Do I just want 3 singles? I mean, they are all still quite big, to be honest. Definitely not a single. Oh, it'd be so nice if that one could become a double. Let's go and... Because, I mean, again, they're very big back gardens. I'm going to go and make it a double and a single. Double will very much help. I think I'm going to make them orchards as well, to be honest. And the double will help with harvesting. I know the single's not the ideal, but it's okay. So there's 3 more houses. Plus 2 will be doubles. There'll be 5 more families. And once I have gotten rid of this mining pit, along with this one, we'll actually have several families coming back. Be available to work. $35 spears. Okay, I need one more set of spears. Where is he? He's going in... He's leaving. That's where he is. Okay, so let's keep an eye on that. As soon as that hits 60, we need to turn that trade off. So let's go ahead and fast forward. Let's get those last houses built. We're still making plenty of money. Means I should start to make plenty of tax soon. And we have 2 families on the construction. New mercenary companies available. We will probably need to get some mercenary companies for when the raiders turn up. And still plenty of food. Although we're really going to smash some people onto those berries as well. And our level 2 burgage plot is almost built. Still need to get one more log. Oh, more to the point. Go ahead and order another ox. Livestock order placed. I'm mostly just staring at how many spears I have, if I'm perfectly honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. We have 44 days till raiders. Let's go ahead and slow that down. We have 26 planks. Did I put someone on my logging camp again? I did not. We're going to need someone there. Burgage plot level 2. You are going to go and become a joiner for me. And... which one? I think you're the only thing... But, no. The burgage plots are building. But let's put you on high priority. Let's go back to fast forwarding. It's a bit of a shame, really. That's... oh, no, they are actually quite thin burgage plots. It's a long one, though. It's a little bit of a waste. I think for that, let's go and have you 2 doubles into vegetable gardens as well. This wonderful double over here. You know what? Can also become a vegetable garden. You're going to become a joiner. You're going to become chickens. Because then what I'm going to do is on this side to slightly destroy my wonderful pattern that I have going. I'm going to build a set of simply smaller back gardened houses because they are not going to be farmers. And that is absolutely insane construction. What is going on with this guy over here? Right, we'll sort that out. Maybe if we put a lovely road down the middle of them. We'll go ahead and put some burgage plots in there eventually as well. For now, our joiners, how are you doing? We need you doing faster because we need to get some shields out. Raiders turn up in 31 days, people. We have a month to build shields. And we also need those last 5 spears turning up. Huzzah. Large shields, please. And construction reserve. Always leave at least 10 planks, I think. Do just nicely. People! Transporting, yes, go get some planks. Start building me some shields. And boom, we have no trade. Let's stop buying spears for a little while. We have enough with 4 surplus. And we also have a lot of leather. And of course our iron and clay is coming in just nicely as well. Burgish plots are finishing being constructed. And what I'm going to go and do is... yes, that's a bit better. Oh, but then they don't actually fit in back gardens now. What if I simply made 2 houses, doubles? They've only got small back gardens, but they only need small back gardens. So we'll go ahead and do that. Again, we'll make those 2 doubles. Small back gardens, big houses, where the aristocracy will live. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, our traders, our artisans is the word I was actually looking for. Our wonderful, wonderful people. Let's go ahead and let's just straight away expand the living space. We can go to surplus goods now. You cannot be expanded, but you can. I'm assuming our saw pit is kind of, yes, disabled. I'm going to put that down to an 8, just so we can get things moving a bit faster. And our logging camp, once again, absolutely destroying everything. Still waiting on those trees to keep growing. And let's simply expand that living space. I have gone and thrown these down. I did do that. But that's okay, they'll start growing soon. And, of course, yeah, we kind of want them growing because we want to go and get another 2nd level burgage slot, which I might just do anyway. Yeah, but then who to do it with? Could be anybody, really. But, also on that, we have 4 spears spare. Got a surplus. We are on... Hey, the shields are being made. Which is good, because raiders turn up in 12 days. We're also making a good bit of money. The regional wealth is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and up my taxes to the 10%. Because regional wealth is just that high. They are just so rich. In fact, you know what? Yeah, they are so rich. Let's actually keep it up. 5%. I lied. I'm not that cruel. Now, food. We're not actually trading any berries at this point because we are below 200. And a tiny bit more meat. Our wild animals are doing okay. But you know what? Actually, let's hold off. There's no need. We have 10 months food and 9 months fuel. So there you go. Our food supply, as you can see, is shooting up. Oh, we have a bandit camp. Hopefully we can get to that before the Baron. I mean, the problem is we have raiders turning up. Ah, damn it. We have raiders turning up any second. Where is... Oh, his army's all the way down there. There might be hope. There might be hope. Where are the raiders going to turn up from? Is the question. Oh, more to the point. Ha! Because of that. What has he left me with? Arrived in Waldbrand, arrived in Hofstetten. Where are these regions? Waldbrand. Oh, it's here. Oh, they'll turn up right in the middle. That's strange. And Hofstetten is where he is. But you know what? Let's go and... Guys that arrive in Hofstetten will get some glorious brigands and some light mercenary archers. I'm going to go and hire this company. Close. Is then... Okay. They definitely... Did I just hire the wrong ones? Am I an idiot? Arriving Wallbrand. I just went and hired the wrong ones, didn't I? Allow friendly fire, shoot at will, spread out, run to position, hold. Oh, it's a waste of money, but let's actually hire the right ones. Arriving Wallbrand, please. That was a waste of 60 gold. That was me being an idiot. Where are they? Again, not arriving where they were supposed to, but it's perfectly fine. So we have heavy mercenary archers and light mercenary archers, and the raiders turn up in 7 days. Have you guys come to here, and you guys in essence come to here, and let's start playing with some bandits. Oh, would you look at that? Let's go to normal speed. These guys firing? Oh, are they hampered by the trees? Oh yeah, they're being fired at. There you go. You guys, no, move slowly. You guys can start walking back to my base. Raiders turn up in 5 turns.
Yes, sire.
You guys can move a little bit. That's going to go into my treasury. Why, you ask? Because these guys need paying. And I was dumb enough to spend 60 gold on a mercenary unit that I did not want. And so with that, let's go ahead and fast forward. Yep, another ruler's army was sighted. That's fine. He will not be getting any bonuses from bandits today. There's just a 1 bandit camp, I believe. Yes, there is. Cool. Guys. You know what? Let's have you guys run as well. Let's make sure you actually get there. Belongs to my treasury now. We got 143. So that means I should be able to afford the mercenaries past the raider attack. And how is our village looking then? We have plenty of places for people to move into. That does mean that our food supplies will be lower. Let's go to our trading post. I'm going to up you to 300. Because although we will be starting to get a few things in, it's very much surplus goods only. We have 9 timber in surplus. That's all good. We have, let's go to total. We're up to 25 large shields. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Turn it on to enemy unit has been sighted. Where are they? Oh, we've got so much time to wait, which is actually a little bit unfortunate. And so I'm actually going to go and send you guys right there. That's what I'm going to want you to shoot the enemy. It is going to cost me at least another month's worth of mercenary payment, I think. You can walk, quite frankly. Save your stamina. I'm also actually, simply because I can, to be honest, Our tiny 5-man retinue. I thought you started with 8. Clearly, really am just this. Oh, whoops. I'm confused. Is this... Are these people rallying? Why won't they rally? I'm confused. Ready to rally. Rally. They're not rallying. Are they rallying? They don't look like they're rallying. Mission complete. Oh no, wait, it's not complete. They are going to still be coming. Yeah, there they are. Slowly but surely. And yeah, they are coming in the right direction. Okay, we have a small problem, ladies and gentlemen, and that is hello. I'm feeding all my people because of the large berry deposit. I apologize, sorry if I've missed your message. But, yes, I'm feeding all my people due to the large berry deposit. Basically, when it starts growing in spring, it grows at an exponential rate because I do have a rich deposit. At which point, you just... make sure there's at least 2 people on there. And it, honestly, you can get 100. I mean, if you look at me now, I've got 178. I've been selling them. That's why I have so much money. I've been selling them down to 200. I mean, at some point, I had like 400 berries. And, you know, and then obviously work it seasonally because it can't be done during winter. So then take them off during winter, get a few other jobs done, and then put them back on during spring, basically. And that berry deposit is honestly enough to feed most of your people. And let's go ahead. How much construction are we still doing? Not much. A little bit. Not much. Let's go ahead and put someone in the forester's camp. That's all nice and full again. And, I mean, don't get me wrong. I am going to have to do a bit more for food now. Oh, taxes. You go to your manor house once you have it built. And you go to the taxes tab. Now, you can do the plus and minus buttons, but they're on set intervals. Like, for instance, tithe does go up by 1%. Land tax goes up in 10%. But if you want, you can just click on it and you can type in any number you want. And basically, land tax will take a percentage of your region wealth, and tithe gives away a percentage of your food for influence. And you need to get influence to claim your regions. That's why I'm giving away a small amount of food, but I do need to keep an eye on it because I am down to 9 months food. That's because I've got so many more families. But I did have... I mean, I was on like 60 months food. So that's again why I was selling my berries. I had so much food, it was unbelievable. But like I said, we do have a quite problem because... Well, hey, they raised. Equipment missing. But surely I can still raise... Oh, well, I've got the retinue for now. Our brigands are still miles and miles away. You don't need to run. I would like you just here, behind our 5-man strong retinue, just behind the archers. I mean, yep, they've got further to walk than I have, so we should beat them. And yeah, we should also keep getting lots and lots of families in. Now again, the mercenaries are going to have to be paid again at some point, although I think I'm potentially taxing more than they're getting paid, so that's all good. And yes, see, alright, so the berry deposit's growing as soon as we actually get some traction there. Are we still building? We are. Go ahead and put it to 4 times speed. Let's get everybody moving a little bit faster. Got these lovely brigands. There should be 3 sets of them, although I only see 2. Got one there. Can't see anyone in front of them. Got one behind them. Okay, no, I actually think there's only 2. Huh. I'm used to there being 3. Anyway, so there's 2 sets of brigands very slowly coming in my direction. And we're basically just going to use our... Probably just going to try and use our mercenary archers, to be honest. They won't be that hard to break. And with our retinue potentially just slamming down into the middle of them. Oh, that's... we've got a beautiful flank going on. All of these mercenary archers. They are clearly... Well, they're not quite French. That looks a bit like a fleur-de-lis, but it's not quite right. And of course, what I should think about, which... How far away are they? Oh, miles. Let's keep things going. But what I should think about is... I'm going to go and... divide this area up a little bit. And I think I might start looking to get a couple of fields down. Let's farming. Let's just chuck a couple of fields in there for a second. A field there. And a field there. I'm going to come to there on that one. Then, of course, all the way around here for the 4th, if you hadn't gone and already guessed it. And then, once this clay deposit is gone, which is very soon, is it interrupted? Oh no, it didn't actually interrupt my road, did it? So let's go and... do a little pinch here. And once again, let's go and build another field. I think I might... I mean, how big's this last? 1.7. I'm just going to make that one field at the end. And there you have it. It looks like a bowling pin. Yeah, if you want to start getting taxes, etc., you have to keep them alive to get the mana, which takes stone. So you will want to, you don't have to have a rich deposit. It doesn't take much, about 25. But obviously, your first stone you want to put to the church, because without the church, you're not getting more people. And then your second bit of stone, you want to get a stonecutter's camp and get, even if you just get 50 stone, just to keep pretty much all of your future buildings going with 50 stone, to be honest. And then as well, we need the farmhouse, which is going to be just in here. And that will do for now. Now, for these fields, we're of course going to turn on crop rotation. You will be fallow in 1. I think I actually needed to, yep, finish that off. You guys will be fallow in 2. Again, did I do that correctly? Yes, I did. And you will be fallow in 3. And I'm going to go and include top field in that. Whoops. Did I do all that correctly? Yes, I did. Okay, so we have our crop rotation on the go. That should keep our crops going throughout the years. And I want to... probably expand the living space, but there's also probably not too much of a need on that. This is surplus goods. So that does mean the saw pit, yes, is also back in action. Also means our... How close are they? Where are they? Who are they? I've lost them. Oh, that is terrifying. I should see them again because they are coming kind of across here. Oh yeah, no, I lied. There they are. But out of curiosity, so we are up to 26 large shields. We have 36 spears, of course. And let's go ahead and fast forward a bit. Let's get into this fight. They are trying to kind of ignore me, but that's fine. Go and move you down here. Our whole five-man retinue, basically.
My lord.
And then let's... keep them coming. Let's get ready to splat these raiders. I mean, how dare they even presume that they're going to be able to raid my areas? Yes, I assume arrows away.
My lord. Yes, sire.
None of them have dropped yet. These are some pretty impressive raiders. Wow, they are tanking
Yes, sire.
these arrows like nobody's business, aren't they? I'm thinking I should have raised my spearmen.
Battle. My liege. Yes, sire.
Ah! Get off the damn message! I actually probably don't really even need to risk my I know, back at you come. And shoot them! Done. You can now be disbanded. You can also be disbanded to go home. And that's how you do it. And we have enough influence to claim our second region. I'm gonna go and do straight away. Claim with influence. And let's... we want at least one forager in there. The clay deposit is, let's be honest, done. And we can take the guy out of mining deposit for now as well. The wild animals is also done. I wonder if we can get 4 people in there and this can still be growing. Let's find out. Get lots and lots of berries. And we will start potentially looking to get the farm going as well. We have 21 families out of a possible 28, so still plenty more to come. And I am going to... this is surplus. Let's expand these 2 living spaces. We'll just do 2 for now. Hopefully they get moved into first. I mean, probably not, knowing my luck. Oh, they've already got someone in them. So do they. I probably should have checked that before I... Okay, we've got no one there. Got one there, so there's... I know there's 2 missing. That's 4. That's 5. What did I say? We had 7 missing. 6, 7. There you go. I picked the wrong one. Okay, I think... Oh, you need to be turned off. You need to be turned off. You... Well, no, you don't want you pinned. And you need to be turned off. Now, our joiner's shop. Are you... How many total goods do we have? 27 large shields. Okay. That is all perfectly fine. Keep you working. We have 20 planks. You are going to let it go down to 10. So again, that's all fine. We have 3 clay left in our deposit, so we'll have that gone soon. There you go. Our berry deposit has grown up to full. I mean, these people probably haven't quite really started harvesting it. Most of them are probably still on their way. Let's have a look. Yeah, transporting, gathering berries. Oh, getting a basket. That's always important. We've got a few of them gathering berries. And, yep, we just need the one family, I think. Oh, trees! We're growing trees! Huzzah! We have one family in all of these. 2, of course, in the forester's hut, because it needs the extra help. And I think I'm gonna have to potentially get another person in my woodcutter's lodge. I think I'm also going to go and have to grab another forester's hut, if I'm perfectly honest. Because they do grow very, very slowly, so only one person on it. I think it's going to basically take too long. And I think I'm happy with them here. So let's go and get another forester's hut. We will have to get more people onto that. We, of course, want to move on to our farming. We have our lovely bowling pin fields, which wasn't designed on purpose, I can tell you that. This just happens to be where our Emner fertility is. So, let's keep that going. Oh, that can go down to low priority. There's no rush. And so let's go ahead and fast forward again. Let's keep things moving. Keep an eye on all of our numbers. As you can see, our food. I've got 4 people on it. I'm pretty sure it will still outgrow me. The mining pit has been exhausted. You can go into construction, and you can be demolished. Don't need you there anymore. Farmhouse has been built. New mercenary companies are available. And I have claimed Woolbrand, which is basically a fertility region. So that's where I'll get all my farms eventually up and running. But I don't think we'll get to that in this stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to finish pushing this town through. We need to finish getting more and more families in. I'm going to go and expand... Oh, upgrade that to level 2 is what I'm going to go and do, apparently. I was actually supposed to expand it, but it can go up to number 2, to be honest. Oh, bodies need burying. Now, these aren't going to be our bodies, are they? They're going to be the bodies of the enemy. They can go and be buried. Let's slow this down so things don't get too bad. Industry... Administration? No, that's the settlers camp. Cosmetic. Residential? Yes. A corpse pit. Now this corpse pit, I guess it's going to be kind of out of the way. But, we're going to go and hide this. Basically, just over here somewhere. That's going to be our corpse pit in the trees. You can't even see it. Nobody's going to know it's there. So that'll carry on go. We've now got 3 people on construction. Farmhouse is built. Pantry is full. And, oh, the deposit is actually shrinking. Do you know what? Let's take 1 off that. See if 3 will allow it to grow. And I'm going to go and put another person in... In fact, we'll keep it on 2 on the granary. I think it's fine for now. So that's 4 on construction. All we've got is our forester's hut, which is almost built. And our Burgish plot level 2, which will get us to our next level. So do you know what? I'm going to go and... two people into our farmhouse already. Oh, there you go. Look, it's at full size already. So it probably can, in fact, hold 4 people and still keep getting as many berries as is, in fact, needed. So I'm going to go, I am actually going to go and put that back to 4. You know, let's put our... Are we building anything? Yes, we're building Forester's Hut. At what point, like I said, that puts our Burgish plots up another level. What I'm going to go and do... now, berry deposits, you could go and argue, are important, and they are. That's going to be our next point. Our first point for now, or should I say that's going to be our next point. Our next point, if any of this is making any sense, is orchardry. And we are going to go and make these guys, who are our very big plots, into orchards. And then all we need is some families to move in and start actually planting them. And our Burgish plot on its second level is going to become a Fletcher's workshop. On that as well, we are up to 33 large spears. We need an unassigned family to build this, but well, there is actually somebody working there. Ooh la la. Oh, sorry, living there, I should say. And in this one. Oh, nobody in this one. Let's go and turn off all the market stalls. We don't want any of those. And of course, we also need somebody to build the Fletchers. But do you know what? I'm perfectly happy to wait. I'm in no rush. So I am going to wait, I think, for a new family to turn up. In fact, you know what? I think the large storage can loot someone. And, I mean, yeah, we can upgrade a lot more to level 2. But there's no reason to grow too fast. Burgish plots level 2 are higher. 1 out of 5. Because this I've technically disabled whilst the Fletchers gets built. Oh no, actually, I think somebody moved in as well as me on assigning somebody from the large storehouse. I am going to put somebody else in the granary. And over the winter, I am going to upgrade it to a large granary because I want to be able to hold more than 500... Sorry, yeah, more than 500 food. Pantry is full. That's going to be our forager's hut. And you guys are slowly starting to have a go at a field. It's fantastic. What exactly are you doing with it? You are ploughing the field. That is all good. There's no rush. Harvesting season, or planting season I should say, is not for a long time. The corpse pit is finished. It's not complaining that I have corpses to get rid of anymore. You know what? I've gone and built that corpse pit. I think all the corpses have potentially been eaten by wild animals because they've all gone. The wolves came along and did the job for me, it seems. Because yeah, I didn't assign anybody to go and clean them up. I'll tell you that much. Okay, and let's go ahead and really fast forward this all again. The Fletcher's shop. People. Wait, so general construction reserve 10. Oh, I like how that that goes across the whole board. And of course, you can only make one thing, so you're gonna make one thing. New family has moved in. I'm gonna go and stick you straight into the farmhouse. Go and help out up there. We do have quite a large area of fields. And like I said, yeah, maybe, just maybe, we can get things going. And we don't... I don't know why it doesn't quite have... or fuel store supply. Again, not entirely sure on that. We do have lots of firewood. It is all in the storehouse. Let's go to total goods stored. 38 large shields. Okay. We're going to turn off our joinery very shortly, as we don't need too many more. 30 more gold was made because we are selling our berries down to 300. Because again, we're still struggling to basically get rid of the berry deposit because it's growing faster than we can pick it. And put another person in there. The fields are coming along nicely. Always look at that. The orchards are starting to grow. It does say they take about 3 years. So they've all started to grow. That'll be another source of food. And how are we doing? Got 10 timber. Feel our saw pit. Look at that. The trees are growing, ladies and gentlemen. The trees are growing. I'm going to put another person in the forester's hut. The logging camp is just about keeping things moving. Expand your living space. Let's expand your living space. I think both of these, all of these I should say, are expanded. Yes, they are. Very, very nice. And I am up to 13 warbows. And plenty of large shields. So, pause this building. Don't need any more large shields from you. And we definitely don't need wooden parts because they're not usable at this point. Yes, we have 44 large shields. That means our spear militia is up to full strength. We will, of course, get some archers as well at some point. And what have we got? We've got 2 spare families. Granary's going just fine. Forager's hut is going just fine. I'm just going to put another one in there. I think, we're not constructing anything, are we? I'm going to stick all the families in there for now. Let's make sure all these fields get sorted. Don't have any families for construction, but they'll turn up shortly. There you go. There's one more. And let us... I'm going to order a new horse. And then I will assign it into here. Assign another family. Why not? We've got plenty of berries to be grabbed. And do you know what? So let's upgrade to 5 burgage plots of level 2. That's potentially going to be these. And they will all get slightly better jobs. They're where my artisans are going to be. So let's upgrade to level 2. Let's upgrade to level 2. And we don't quite have enough logs. Let's not upgrade to level 2. Forester's huts. Oh, advanced work area. I'm going to assign your work area. Let's zoom out a little bit. Kind of that region. Hang on, let's go and do that again. I think I was maybe a little bit low, to be honest. Let's say that region. He is claiming Goldhoff. Which one is Goldhoff? It is this one. Do I wish to challenge him for it? I mean, it could be a fun little way to end. I'm going to go and add a archer militia unit. We are a few people short. We'll get those soon enough. And hang on, let's pause. Am I going to... Equipment missing. Recruits missing. Ah, right, we've spread them out. What mercenaries do we have available? Some light mercenary infantry and some light mercenary spears. Some brigands, I don't need those. The Wayward Sons. Some archers. I mean, I could basically hire both of these, challenge him for the region, and go for that. If I challenge him for it, I wonder if I win it. I've never done this, so let's find out. Sign these 2 contracts. Close this. Let us... Oh no, it's just remove the claim on the battlefield. Where are my units? Okay. We have 2 over here. You need to come to here, and you really do need to run. Where are my other 2? It came in... I have absolutely no idea. I'm sorry, not map. Oh, they're coming in here. Fantastic. We have a new message. I can make it worthwhile if you drop your claims. 441 silver. No. So, okay, I can now see his army. What's he gonna bring? Oh, he's bringing 5 units. 2 light mercenary infantry. 1 light mercenary archers. 1 retinue, which is big and ugly and scary. And some brigands. Where are they going, though? Don't we have to fight it in Goldhof? Status winning. Oh, I'm apparently winning. I might not even have to do anything, but I am going to go and try and crush him. Okay, you guys. That's alright, come up to that way. Let's avoid... Oh, the work area is empty. It stopped growing. You 4 can come out of there. Let's go to normal speed a second. Whilst I think about what I'm doing with my life. And... I think the fields are all going to be fine. That's more than enough families for what we need. Hunting camp, let's put 1 in there. I'm actually going to put 1 more in the logging camp. 1 more in the forester's hut. That leaves 2. We've got a little bit of construction going, so let's leave 2 on construction. And then... got space for, 2 more families. And so, you know what? The other things I need to get built, let's go to industry. We need a clay furnace, which will be a temporary building. Let's go and stick it by here. And we are also going to need a bloomery, which again is going to be a temporary building. We'll stick that by there to get us roof tiles and iron slabs. Next payment in 26 days. We are still taxing the people. They're not making as much money as they used to. Not surprising, because we're not dragging out as much food as we used to. Yes, we're doing okay. We've got 8 months food. Sorry, 8 months fuel, 13 months fuel. So, yeah, I think we can still keep going with our trade down to 300. I think we'll be okay. And so, yeah, you guys need to get a move on. I'm now losing. There's his army. Not a bad place. He's still going backwards, though. Not a bad place to have the fight. We will, of course, raise our own people as well. How many... Assassin total? We have 31 warbows. So it's people we're missing. People have... Yes, just 60 males in the village. We do need a few more. We can get two more families, which will actually just as well get us over 100 population. Requirements not met. What is not being met? A fuel stall supply. Am I going to have to put you up to 3? But then they all just open their own stall. I mean, there you go. I mean, there's 11 in that. There's none in that one, though. There's probably another Firewood stall. We've got a couple of food stalls. Again, because everyone in the granary goes and opens one. It's a bit crazy, but there you go. But yeah, so he's apparently not getting any fuel now. Will be causing a little bit of a negative impact. Let's too fatigued to run, so I am also going to have to rest these guys when they get to where they're going. Which, he's so far back. Let's bring you guys a bit more direct. Let's not go you for so much of a loop. And let's continue to fast forward. And if he's not going to move, I am technically losing. I wonder if I put troops in the region, whether that means I start winning. The Bloomery has been built. That's fantastic. There's another little bit of a future build ready to go. Am I now technically winning? I do have troops in the region. Let's go and bring you guys up as well. And then, if we go to the army tab, 59 warbows. Let's go and 1 second, normal speed. Where are you? You are my Fletcher's shop. Let's pause that building. You don't need to be my tiny retinue. Oh, why only 4 out of 5? 5 out of 5. That's better. Like, what are you guys up to? Has he? He's not moved. I'm still losing. Let's walk. Again, there's no huge rush. Let's get everybody up here. So I will have 2 spears, 3 archers, a light mercenary infantry, and my tiny retinue. And just to confirm, I am against 1 archer, 3 infantry, and our tiny little brigand group. So, our 3 archers are definitely going to be the key for this one. And so what we're going to do, we obviously have the 2 mercenary infantry are going to try and be our tanks. We'll put our retinue against the brigands along with our archers, and then we'll try and flank with the other archers. And probably, yeah, maybe send a couple, a quick bit of volleying archery fire into their archers just to shut them up. He is very fatigued. I assume you are resting, however, now, so that should all be good. Everybody is gathering. Go ahead and fast forward now. Everything's going well. 67 days. We've still got plenty of time. People are resting. Okay. And so let's have you 2 guys focus in here. Have you guys just in front of them for now. Then, oh no, wait, you can take this flank, and you can take this flank. And yep, let's have the army gather into battle order. He's still not moving against me. Mercenary company paid. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Okay, let's try not to pay them twice more. Have those guys... Can I group them? I can as well. Ah, so then... Nope. Very nice. Flanking force. Flanking force. Okay, so... Let us... shift up to here. guys moving. And then... Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go kick the Baron's ass. Have all of you come and threaten, basically. Battle begins. Let's switch this to normal speed then. I think I'm happy to keep my guys walking to where they're walking. Let's speed it up a bit whilst they walk. Go ahead and hit play. Extend your line a little bit. Tight defense formation, the block of value is immediately adjacent allies is added to each other's own block. Slows units down significantly.
Stick together, men.
Shield wall. I'm gonna come back here. Number 1. Ready to have you treat. Have you all simply... no, I want to select this guy. Start moving you around. Them as well. No, get yourselves around. Don't get entangled. Keep them in the back. Okay, that's the brigands. That with basically. After them. Get around as well. Let's keep destroying this retinue. And bring out my archers so that done, done, and done! The mercenary groups took an absolute beating, but hey, that is what they are here for. And we lost 12 spearmen. Not the best. Not the best, but could have been worse. So there's going to be a bunch of mourning families on the go now. Let's see if we can find any of them. I'm not sure which tab it will come under, or whether it will even, in fact, come under anybody before they're even back. There you go, mourning days left, 28. And then they may go and marry off again. So, let's get our guys home. And let's get them back to work. And we have seen off the Baron's attempt to claim a region. Never again will he try that one. Let's disband you two. And disband you. All of our soldiers are home. The village is prospering. It is all going absolutely fantastically. Have we've planted some crops. Next harvest, 545 in 330 days. Fantastic. Crop type fallow. But it looks like it's got something growing in it, which is always interesting. These ones definitely do. And these ones, they are now putting ready. I mean, yeah, it says these are fallow, but I don't know. Don't really believe that, to be honest, because there's stuff growing in it. But anyway, so apparently we will get... Oh, that's actually shrunk by a lot. 457 now. In 318 days. And so we're going to have bread coming in very shortly. Your fuel stool has been... Another ruler's army was spotted. Where was this spotted exactly? Over here. They are leaving, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why it does that. It seems that when you pick a fight with them, their army kind of suddenly reappears and then just leaves the map. Very strange one. Very, very strange one. Oh, I did actually get it. I didn't think that was going to happen. There you go. We've gone and gotten this land as well. This is also a very fertile area with a large stone deposit, which I don't need. So we will populate this one next with our wild animals in a large supply and the good old fertility rate through the roof. And so, with that, we have 2 spare families. Let's stick one in a clay furnace and start to get us some tiles. That will allow us to upgrade to a small stone church because, let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, that's what this town truly needs. And, excuse me, if we can upgrade one more burgage plot, we will... Burgage plot level 2, burgage plot level 2, which will be this one. Upgrade to level 2. And morning days left. Oh, you poor people. And so we have a Fletcher and a joinery. We don't need a brewery extension yet. We don't have any barley or any malt, therefore from that. A blacksmith wouldn't be a terrible idea. Shoes. I can't remember exactly what shoes are made from, so I'm going to skip on that. Tailor's workshop. Clothes, cloaks, and gambesons, which takes wool and linen, which is from flax. Sorry, yarn and linen, which is from flax and wool. So again, not much point in that. I'm going to go ahead and build a blacksmith's workshop. In fact, no, I'm not. Not quite yet, because there's actually very little point. Again, you are struggling with that fuel supply, huh? I'm not quite sure why. I mean, again, we've got 3 firewood stalls. They're all generally stocked. I feel one of your people should be able to go and pick up some firewood. Oh, looks like you guys... There you go, just went and dropped off a whole bunch of firewood. Only drop off that much though, I don't think. There you go, that went and replenished the supply. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I could stick another person in it. I feel like I'm getting into a bit of overkill if I'm honest. And you look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We have our beautiful little autumn orchard on the go right there. How beautiful does that look? Our extremely road trees. What more could you possibly need? And so we will have some apples in... Oh, we have apples! Strange. They say it takes about 3 years for them to grow. I'm sure it hasn't been 3 years quite yet. But we have some apples. We will have some bread coming in soon. Of course, we're getting a little bit of vegetables and a couple of eggs. Not much. We will, of course, get some honey eventually as well. I'll probably build my next set of houses around here. And that will all come in... Oh, in a couple of levels' time. It won't be too soon. It will be a couple of levels' time. Next, we're going to go and grab our... Doubling the capacity of our berry deposit. I like how it says all berry deposits, as if you're going to have more than one. Because that will mean we will be getting Oh, I mean, we went and got 250, maybe 300 berries this season. It means we will be getting an extraordinary amount of berries. On that, oh, we can't upgrade. We need more logs. Because there's only 4 in surplus. We've got 4 coming here. Ah, and I suppose there's potentially 2 going to the sawmill. Saw pit. That's all good. That's all good indeed. I'm potentially going to have to put... Oh, I've got a second family on my logging camp. That should be all good as well. Oh, did you have... Are we replacing... Okay, the mourning period is over. Are we... We haven't... Okay, we haven't quite replaced people just yet. But, oh, I do like... He's constructing. Is that because I've paused his job? So technically, they're unassigned. I like that. Even though as well, they're artisans, so technically they're permanently assigned. But anyway, let's go and upgrade our large granary as well. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will leave this stream there. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Thank you all for coming along, and I hope you will be with me when I continue this. Well, in a little while. I'm not quite sure when my next stream will be. I have some holiday coming up, at which point I am going on a holiday, basically, to a wonderful, wonderful another country. So we'll see how that goes. But until next time, thank you all very much for joining me. As I said, I hope you have enjoyed it. And until we see you again, I just really hope that you stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. We'll see you next time, folks.